was Kalonzo's moment. Yeah. It, more than anything else, confirms that Kalonzo, one, is going to be the flag bearer for the united opposition. Two, he has superb chances of beating William Ruto.
Superb chances?
Yes. So, those who are vilifying Orengo for saying
who
Kalonzo is a good gentleman, then they don't understand. They are so parochial, they are so petty. Because Kalonzo has stood with Raila in a way not many people would. I'm not even sure myself I would. When I said Raila was a spirit, people kept vilifying me. There are many, of course, a majority agreed with me. But now that Raila has died, what have you seen? Is that a normal man? I hear the diary there is full. If you book, the next available day is 30th of December and onwards.
So glad to have you on Richard Mwenja exclusive yet again this weekend to unpack matters to do with how the Kenya's political landscape and governance arena is unfolding by the day. And I'm not doing this alone. As usual, Prof is here with me, looking sharp and jovial as usual. Prof, good to see you.
Good.
You're fantastic.
Wonderful.
All right, Prof, so much has happened this week.
Yeah.
But top of it, maybe an event that caught many by surprise. You saw the delegation that Kalonzo spearheaded, going to Bondo to pay respect to Baba, Raila Odinga, and the larger Odinga's family. Of course, what shocked many is even the package itself, from the huge herds of cattle, but even the delegation itself, people from Mount Kenya, people from Ukambani. But even more surprising was the direct endorsement of Kalonzo from people like James Orengo, saying now this is a true brother of Raila Odinga. This cannot be someone we treat with blemished stains per se. What did you make of this entire visit from Kalonzo to Bondo?
It was overwhelming. It was amazing. It was awesome. For Kalonzo, that was his day.
That was his day?
It's never been like that.
Was it a hit or a miss in the first place?
I don't know what words to use. And it was the talk of town.
It was the talk of town.
It was Kalonzo's moment. Yeah. It, more than anything else, confirms that Kalonzo, one, is going to be the flag bearer for the united opposition. Two, he has superb chances of beating William Ruto.
Superb chances?
Yes. That was overwhelming.
That was overwhelming.
Overwhelming.
Well, there are ODM lieutenants who already are taking concern with James Orengo, saying it was inappropriate for you to endorse Kalonzo, someone who does not belong to ODM, during such an event. It's either you are a traitor in the temple, or all along you've just been, not really fully for the idea that ODM should stick with...
Orengo is not a village boy. Yeah, Orengo is a statesman. Orengo knows what he's talking about. Orengo has been in the trenches. Orengo has been with Raila. None of these people talking know Raila the way Orengo knows Raila. Yeah, they're just talking. Those are village boys backing from the village kraals. They should give Orengo a break.
You've talked, Prof, about how Kalonzo did set the bar so high when it comes to just paying homage to the Odinga's family and the legacy of Raila Odinga. It begs one question. Rigathi Gachagua is the only principal within the united opposition who has not visited the home yet, much as he's paid his tribute via social media platforms before. Do you think it's going to be now a Herculean task for him to even now take the bar higher than Kalonzo?
Gachagua has to up it. He has to, because you see, he represents not just the force within the opposition. He also represents the largest constituency within the opposition.
True.
The Mount Kenya bloc, without which the opposition can go nowhere. So he has to walk there in style. But you see, that is for him to decide.
That is for him to decide.
Yes.
But do you think it was right for Kalonzo Musyoka to even come with a delegation from Mount Kenya? Some would say you are trying to steal Rigaji's thunder. You are preempting his visit. You'll have left the Mount Kenya delegation to only come behind Rigathi. Is that right?
No, he does. I didn't notice so much of what you are saying. I think this was Of course, you see, the United Opposition has designated Kalonzo Musyoka and Martha Karua as their leaders in terms of spokesman and spokeswoman, whatever it is. Kalonzo and Martha Karua, they have been designated. And with Mukisa Kitui as the spokesman. So that is not... So, as a leader of the United Opposition, there will be nothing wrong with him going even with Luhyas.
Cecily Kariuki was there,
Yes.
Kunji from Embu.
Yes, yes, yes.
These are firebrands within
These were
DCP camp.
these were just holding brief, just representatives, so that Mount Kenya, because you see, it is Gema, Gekoyo, Embu, Meru, Akaba. Yeah,
It was a game affair.
it was a Gema affair, but mainly it was the eastern block of Gema. It was lower eastern. It was mainly the Kamba people who went to say Paulet Mama Aida. And Kalonzo is their leader. Kalonzo also had to do something more than the other people. He has been with Raila from the formation of ODM, despite a few things that happened in 2007. He has sacrificed his ambition. Some people do not want to see the role Kalonzo played. Let's for a moment imagine when, contrary to what many of us expected, Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto teamed up after Madimoning Mudavadi.
Yeah.
And Mudavadi went it alone under UDF. So there's Uhuru and Ruto on one side. I had always argued, if we wanted peace in this country, that was Raila's moment. Uhuru would have come naturally, and Ruto would be following. People see that. If you look at history, you can see examples of what I'm saying. But we didn't want to look at it that way. So much blood lost, so much property lost, so many limbs maimed, and so on and so forth. But it has happened. So there is Uhuru and Ruto in 2013. And then there's Mudavadi going it alone. I want people to understand the role of Kalonzo. Supposing Kalonzo didn't work with Raila, Raila would not even have run. I know people don't want to appreciate others. At that moment, if Kalonzo and Wetangula didn't team up with Raila in code, Raila may not even have run for the elections. It would have been, even from just psychological aspect, just what image it was that Raila is alone, I don't think it would have worked. So Kalonzo agreeing to team up with Raila in 2013 was a very big thing. It's a big deal. People don't want to appreciate. Because I even heard Mukisa Kitui rubbishing the role Raila played in 2002. I said, this man, does he understand politics?
That Raila came in at the 11th hour.
Yeah. They had already settled on Kibaki. Which Kibaki? With NAK, NAC. Kibaki would not even have, Uhuru would have beaten him in the morning.
Without Raila?
Yeah, I mean, because then Uhuru was going to be on the side of Kina Raila or something like that. So Kalonzo's role in 2013, and then come 2017, the argument then was Kalonzo supported Raila. It was Raila's turn to support Kalonzo.
Yeah, I remember.
But again, as a testimony of Kalonzo's maturity and statesmanship, he chose, against all odds, to back
Raila.
This time with a very clear understanding that the next election, now it was even, I think, written down. In the next election, I think even the first one had been written, in the next election, Raila was going to support Kalonzo. And like they say, the rest is history. In 2022, Kalonzo
Ceded ground.
He looked at it and said, God, Uhuru asked him, please, let's support this old man for the last time. Kalonzo accepted. So, those who are vilifying Orengo for saying,
who Kalonzo is.
Kalonzo is a good gentleman, then they don't understand. They are so parochial. They are so petty. Because Kalonzo has stood with Raila in a way not many people would. I'm not even sure myself I would.
Kalonzo Musyoka.
Because if Kalonzo, having been let down by Uhuru and Ruto, because they had been moving around as G7 or something like that, yeah, and they were supposed to support Kalonzo. They changed and wanted it them first, Mudavadi then themselves. But politics being what it is, supposing Kalonzo had agreed to work with Uhuru and Ruto, he would have had a very big share of government. But he supported Raila. Did so in 2017. Did so against all odds in 2022. Orengo is justified to say that Kalonzo is a good guy.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Shifting gears just a little bit, let's cross over to matters to do with the Jubilee affairs. And barely 2 days ago, we saw them hold a party grassroots meeting in Thikam. And one thing that probably shocked many was Uhuru Kenyatta rising above the tide and telling his lieutenants within Jubilee Party that, hey, retract from politics of insults. And more particularly, those of you within Jubilee Party who've made it their agenda to insult Rigathi Gachagua, stop it. If you're going to go on that trend, you'll be the one who will be ejected out of Jubilee Party. So what do you make of this development from Uhuru Kenyatta? Are we seeing now a union between him and Rigathi Gachagua, much as people have speculated that these two can never meet eye to eye? Politically, that is. That's
what features in my video. It has a lot of implications. I think, again, we are talking of statesmen. Uhuru, Raila, Kalonzo, these are people who have reached a certain level now. A level where you can see country first, where you look at bigger picture, and where in the bigger picture, there's no room for insults. Because we are all the same people, we are all Kenyans, we are all brothers and sisters. You can view it that way.
We can view it that way.
Yes.
So very lastly, because you just roped in the conversation about Rigathi G, he continues with his spree to just expose the can of worms within Kenya Kwanza administration. But some would say that it's time Rigathi G at least keeps quiet a little bit. The kind of exposés is bringing to show, it's going to be nauseating. Do you read from the same script?
No, I think, every person has their style. This is what people forget. That's Rigathi G's style, number one. Number two, he has a bone to grind. He has issues with Ruto and his government. Being impeached, my friend, being removed from office by people. Why are we taking as if it's just a normal thing? It's not like somebody walked in a hotel and got you with Gederi and walked away with the plates. No, leaving you with a spoon. No, it's more than that. Kutoa mtu kwa makamu wa rais, naibu wa rais. Remember, the deputy president can become president. You close your eyes, open, he's the president.
Like Suluhu.
Yeah, like Suluhu, like many others. My friend, somebody remove you from there, you can't be happy with them. Thirdly, Gachagua seems to be more seasoned than we think.
In what sense?
In politics. I think his understanding of the political landscape is much more than many people understand. And he understands if you don't hit the way he's hitting, and with Kasongo being a master of this game,
master strategist,
yeah, you won't go far. And that's why he's injecting, as young men say. So if he stops to inject, his relevance disappears. Remember, Rigathi G, for all intents and purposes, and it's very clear now, is not running for the presidency. It looks like, eh? So what is his relevance? He's head of the pack, and he must remain head of the pack by hitting, by injecting.
Whistle blowing.
Yeah?
Whistle blowing.
Yes. That's now him. That's what defines him. That's what gives him relevance.
Doesn't this make him sort of a diary of an angry man, though? In the sense that people see you as someone who is dealing with anger issues, bitter issues.
I have explained that, and people would understand. They would understand. And also the things he's raising, they resonate with the ground. The people are happy to hear that. And remember, Gachagua is the de facto opposition leader.
De facto opposition leader?
Yes. Without him, there's no opposition. Even the person to become president can only do so courtesy of Gachagua. If Gachagua says no, that's the end of the opposition. As simple as that, dead.
He's on that path to come close to Raila Odinga, the face of the opposition?
Not in that manner. Raila has his own spiritual aspect. Now, if you want to understand Raila's role and power, look at Uhuru Kenyatta now. Uhuru Kenyatta is a man assuming the Raila image. A man larger than life.
Even in silence?
Yes. The spiritual head of something. And I by no means talking about religious issues, so the religious people should not take offense.
Sure.
Spiritual, not in the religious sense. A man who really resonates with the people. In a way you can't explain. There's nothing you can touch on. Who doesn't want to be president? And yet, wherever he goes. To understand what I'm saying, because people sometimes vilify me for nothing. If Uhuru called a meeting today in Githurai or Kamukunji in Nairobi, this town will come to a standstill. And if he held your hand and told people this is the governor of Nairobi, that's end of story. There will be no more campaign. Even if he did it now, you'll be the governor and you don't need to campaign. That's the sort of leadership I'm talking about. When I said Raila was a spirit, people kept vilifying me. There are many, of course, a majority agreed with me. But now that Raila has died, what have you seen? Is that a normal man? I hear the diary there is full. If you book, the next available day is 30th of December and onwards.
So we can safely conclude like that, I mean, in life as in death, Raila Odinga will continue to shape Kenya's
Raila is a spirit. A spirit doesn't go away. It's just there with you, guiding you, protecting you. So for the orphans of Raila, he will still protect you. For those of us who feel like the world has come to an end, no. We take solace in the knowledge that he's around with us to protect us.
How about for the usurpers?
Pardon?
How about for the usurpers?
The
usurpers who are just saying now we have the
usurpers?
Yeah.
Those ones, they will soon be confronted by the spirit and told, please, most.
Through people that are like Orengo?
Yeah, they will be told. Because Raila speaks through people like Orengo.
And
Sifuna. And he will continue to speak through them.
Why are you leaving Junet behind?
Junet is my friend, but Junet is a wheeler dealer.
I don't want to ask about Opio and I. Maybe I'll do in our next edition.
Those ones cannot. Again, to speak with the spirit is not a simple matter.
It's a privilege.
You must be clean, white.
As no?
Like Orengo, like Sifuna and so on. Not like those others you are mentioning. Those are good people. But they cannot communicate with the spirit of Raila.
We shall advance that conversation on next edition, come next week. For now though, how about you subscribe to the channel, share this edition, comment as well as like. More importantly, watch other editions on the channel with Herman Manyora.